Today you announced a lot of cheap smartphones, but now the situation is clearly that you're coming out with the new stuff, but you're surrounded with this cheap Androids all around you. The Chinese manufacturers are coming with dozens of new models. What do you do?
I think the most important thing to learn from today is that while we did introduce 4 new products at lower price points, the real focus was on the hard engineering work that we've done to take key points of differentiation, special innovation like in photography and imaging or location-based services that you see in the Lumia 920, but now you see elements of that at lower and lower price points. And that's critical because that says at the lowest price points, for example with this new Lumia 520, we have capabilities in here that are very competitive relative to any of those other products. So we're taking that great engineering we've done more work to bring it to lower price points, and now presenting that in competition with Android devices and others. So it's on that basis that we'll compete.
So are you still accelerating the speed at what you get the high-end stuff to the lower-end phones? Do you have to accelerate that speed?
Yes, and we have accelerated that.
I know, but do you still have to?
Yes, in this market you have to move faster and faster and faster. So you'll see even during 2013, more iterations of these products, more innovation introduced in rapid succession, because that's what one has to do to compete. And it's been one of the key areas of focus as we've gone through this transformation of Nokia. Whereas products before might have taken quite a bit too long and then have been even further late, now you see us coming out with products with more and more frequency that are very competitive and of very high quality.
So you're practically saying that the quality in the Nokia cheap smartphones is just better than the cheap Androids. Are you saying that?
No, it's certainly the case that the quality is very good, but it's also the capabilities as well. So for example, the digital lenses that we first introduced with the Lumia 920 work beautifully on the Lumia 520. And those are capabilities that you don't see on the Android devices. So it's not just the quality of the device, but the quality of the experience as well, where we've done some amazing work to take some of our flagship capabilities. Another great example, you know about the super sensitive screen, which in Finland when I'm wearing my gloves is wonderful. That's available on the Lumia 520 at our lowest price Lumia product. So it's that type of work that we're doing.
How do you convince the Asian consumer that loves his or her Android to switch to Lumia?
The most important thing we can do is to make sure the products are fairly presented. So our focus in those markets, in every market, is to make sure that in a store environment, the salesperson is well equipped to say, here's what that Android device can do, but here's what the new Lumia can do, and let me show you these things. So we spend a tremendous amount of our effort and our marketing and sales resources on helping that happen. Because what we know is when someone gets their hands on a Lumia and uses it just for a few days, they love it. The scores and feedback we get back are so positive, so we just have to break through with that.
So you're saying that so far the retailers, the shop clerks, haven't done that enough? They're just talking about the Android.
We want them to do more. We absolutely want them to do more. And it's partially because we're introducing something brand new, something that people need to experience for the first time. So for example, having a person in a retail store themselves experience low light photography, taking a picture in near darkness and getting a beautiful image, that type of thing, they have to experience it themselves.
So what are you practically doing to make sure that they actually know?
So what we're doing is we're out there training those people, we're demonstrating the products, we're making sure sales resources are available, we're spending money to put live devices into the pockets of salespeople in various parts of the world. We're doing those things to give them that experience, because of course when they have the experience, they love it as well.
And the final question, you did not mention the third ecosystem anymore, and the analysts are saying that the third ecosystem might as well be the web. So did you stop talking about the third ecosystem?
Not. I'm happy to say the words third ecosystem and that Nokia and Microsoft together.
Was it too ambitious?
Not at all, not at all. And we're very much in the position right now with a full royal flush of products. The 920, 820, 720, 620, and 520. With that full royal flush of products, we have the ability to compete right across the range. We're very ambitious about what we hope to accomplish, pointing out that an ecosystem is not just a piece of hardware and the software, but it's everything else that goes with it. It's music, it's game, it's entertainment, it's Microsoft Office, it's all of those things. And practically in the marketplace today, there are only 3 ecosystems, and we're fighting hard to make sure ours takes a greater and greater share of the market.
Stephen Elopin, thank you.
My pleasure.